guess take heart. um, I could also say you can trust the MOSD. You can trust the workers there to help you. But you know, families are complicated. And I don't think there's a blanket way to go forward for every single grandparent. Other than the love that you have for your little one, I think that's what's going to propel you to find ways to be helpful. And sometimes you have to sort of be proactive. So if you know your daughter or your son is going to the MOSD on a visit, you could ask about those visits. Ask, well, is it possible for me to go? And probably the answer would be yes. And once you get there, if you're lucky enough to see other grandparents there, then you have a conversation, and it kind of takes off from there. And I know that's what I did. And when I asked Dominic if I could go, the first thing she said, oh yes. And there were times when I went by myself with Oscar. If Dominic has 3 other children, and that was fun too. So it's hard to say what's good for everybody. I guess you have to find your own comfortable way of doing things. I was so fortunate that I have Dominic and Paul that are brilliant in terms of taking care of Oscar and making decisions about him and being inclusive. So that was not a problem. But sometimes it's important to put other issues aside, maybe personal issues you might have with someone. So what is it you really want out of this? And if it's the well-being of the little one, then, you know, grandparents will find a way to, I think, maneuver it, because it's so important. The little guys need us, big time. So, I mean, Oscar's going to be 6, and he still needs me, and my husband, and Grandpa.